Hello traders. Um, Recently SEBI released this circular on algo trading, which was released on the 4th of February, and this circular comes with certain rules, certain changes, certain new compliances that they are going to add. So I thought it would be a good idea to make a video on the things that are changing, because most of this affects retail traders like you and me. So in this video, my objective is basically to make it very easy to understand for you what this circular means, what are the different points that are being spoken about, what is changing, how it affects you, and what opportunities it gives you as a retail trader. And let's directly get into it. So let's understand the changes that have been implemented into through this circular. The first change that has been implemented is that if you're using APIs for algo trading, then the broker is now responsible for the compliance of these APIs. By this, what they mean is that every API will basically have to be uniquely tagged as an algo order, and there will be a restriction on open APIs. So open APIs will be completely stopped, and instead of open APIs, there will be a vendor specific API key. And every broker will basically have to have like a two-factor authentication that they will have to basically implement. Now this may sound a little technical, but let's break this down into what exactly is being spoken. Now let's first understand what is an API. An API is basically like a back-end process that is happening. So to give you a very crude example, think of it like ordering food on something like Zomato or Swiggy. So for you as the end user, your order would basically be going to the app and making a purchase, and waiting for your food to arrive to you. But at the app's end, let's say if Zomato is handling that order, what it will do is at the background, it will first communicate your order to the restaurant, and then the restaurant will communicate that order completion to the delivery partner, and then the delivery partner will fetch your location and then will come to your house. So all of these processes that are in the background that you are not seeing directly, but are yet happening to ensure that your meal or your order is going from one place to the other, is basically the job of an API. So API is basically like a software layer that is connecting the brokers the broker system, as well as the origin of that order. So what SEBI is now saying is that in this software layer, all the brokers are now responsible for every part of this layer, which means that brokers need to have some sort of oversight on what exactly is being done, and they will have to tag the orders. So whatever orders are being placed from any platform like Tradetron, this order will have to be marked as an algo order, and with that, they cannot allow open API, which means that they have to know which platform is firing that particular order, and there has to be some sort of two-factor authentication. Now coming to Tradetron's perspective, we are more than capable technically of handling all of these compliance requirements, and in fact some brokers are already doing it at their end. So all these compliance, like having a vendor specific API key, is already implemented by us. Tagging orders with a unique order ID is also something that we've already been doing, and two-factor authentication is already offered by certain brokers. So coming to these set of rules, I don't think there is much to change at our end for this particular set of rules. Now second, another another set of rules that have been implemented is that brokers can now provide algo facilities to traders and investors and so on. So SEBI is now defining that if a broker wants to provide any sort of algo facilities, they basically have to go for an exchange approval. Again, the orders have to be tagged, and they have to basically be responsible to handle any kind of grievances that may arise from these kind of broker created algo platforms. So as a retail trader, these specific rules don't really impact you a lot, because all it does is that it gives the responsibility of any kind of issue. It places it on the broker. So now this is actually a positive direction for you, because in case there is any issue or any glitch, the broker will now be responsible for that particular issue, and you will be able to reach out to the broker to handle any sort of grievances that may be arising due to incorrect trades and so on. Another change that has been implemented is that SEBI now requires algo platforms to get empaneled with the exchanges. So you will see that a lot of platforms like Tradetron will now get empaneled as vendors with the exchanges. What this means for you is that there will be a lot of due diligence that will happen at the algo platforms level as well, and there will be more clarity on the fees, on different fees of brokerages and algo platforms that are being offered, and therefore to clients. So this is actually again a positive direction, positive step, given that you as a retail trader are benefiting from an algo platform which is not something that's completely run of the mill. It is a platform that has been acknowledged by the exchange, and it is a vendor registered with the exchange itself. So again, this is basically a step in a positive direction. With that, they also have certain compliance requirements that have been added for the exchanges, which we will not get into because it doesn't really impact us a lot. Another point that was mentioned in the circular is that that SEBI is now clearly categorizing two different types of algo strategies. So these two different types of algo strategies are white box algos and black box algos. So white box algos are somewhat like the algos that you have created or the end user has created. So whatever algos you have created, you know the logic which is being implemented by that algo. So these algos are basically fully transparent, and the end user knows exactly when a trade is going to be fired, because that algo has basically been created by that specific user. So that would basically be categorized as a white box algo. At the same time, there is also a black box algo. A black box algo would basically be something like a marketplace strategy of Tradetron, where as the end user, you don't know what the next trade could be, and which instrument would the next trade be taken at, and at what time would it be taken at. So this means that the logic is basically hidden from you. Now, from our perspective, from Tradetron's perspective, I think that this is a very positive step, because now we are getting an acknowledgement that SEBI knows about this marketplace, and marketplace of algo strategies, and at the same time, SEBI is also allowing retail traders to create their own algo strategies. So this is broadly what is being defined by white box and black box algos. Another very important point: if you are intending to offer your algo strategies to your clients, then what SEBI says is that the provider of the algo strategy, the black box algo strategy, must be a research analyst. So in essence, what they're saying is that only an RA will basically be allowed to offer these black box strategies. So if your long-term goal is to offer algo trading services or algo strategies to your clients, I would suggest that now is the right time to prepare for the research analyst exam and basically become a semi-certified research analyst, which would basically allow you to create algo strategies and offer it on all of these platforms like Tradetron. Coming to the last and most important section, how does these rules affect you as a trader? These rules don't pretty much affect retail traders much. There is not much that retail traders have to do. If anything, there are more rules, more compliances, more processes that are added at the brokers end. So brokers will be more responsible to do a lot of new changes at their system. Algo platforms will also have to get regulated, but from the retail traders perspective, pretty much nothing has changed. You don't really need to do much in this direction. Um, coming to another positive point, which is that the schedule of implementation. So SEBI has laid out a date, which is that by the 1st of April 2025, these rules, like, so currently what all we discussed was basically at like a 40,000 feet altitude. Like, it is like a broad summary or a philosophical rules that have been defined, that you can do this, you should do this, and you shouldn't do that. But the technical specifications should come in by the 1st of April 2025, and the implementation of these rules should basically happen from the 1st of August 2025. So there is a large window that is given for all these algo platforms, all brokers, all exchange members, to basically implement all of these rules gradually into the system. Um, so what opportunities does it bring for different market participants? So for retail traders, the opportunity that this brings is that it has someone that is held responsible for any kind of failure, any kind of issue, which they can report to. In case of any algo platform failure or any incorrect trades, there is now an authority that is basically there to resolve their problems. What opportunity does it bring for algo creators, the strategy creators? The opportunity is that now they once they know that they are SEBI certified through an RA, they can offer their own algo strategies with certain rules in place. What opportunities does it bring to sub brokers and brokers? It is that sub brokers and brokers can utilize services that we offer on Tradetron, like the white label service, where they can offer their own algo platforms uh, by creating strategies on Tradetron and offering those strategies on their own privatized marketplace, where they have control over which strategies are visible to clients, which clients are using what strategies. Have control over what pricing does these strategies come with, how the end client is able to interact with the UI of the platform, and so on. So this basically opens doors to a lot more opportunities to brokers, sub brokers, retail traders, and pretty much the entire ecosystem, which is like a very positive direction in our opinion, at least. So with that, you tell me, what do you think about these new rules? Are they a game changer, or are they more like bringing more complexity? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to continue to receive such insights about algo trading. And see you in the next video. Goodbye.